Because this is a competition for national A teams, that Bafana Bafana, that we have all agreed must field the strongest team possible. The coach will be allowed to select his strongest team, and that's exactly what he did. If the clubs have decided that they are not going to release their players, then we're going to have to deal with that as an association. But I think the time has come for these clubs to stop holding this association hostage. Every time we have to play in a tournament, we have to struggle, and that has to come to an end now. We had a meeting of the International Affairs Committee of SAFA on the 24th of December, and an agreement was reached there that players would be released and when those players would be released. We have informed the league that we expect players to report for duty on the 2nd of January, which is today. And if clubs on their own have decided that they are not going to release, then we're going to have to deal with that as an association. So we are going to convene an emergency meeting tomorrow to decide on the next steps that will be taken. There was an agreement on the 24th of December. That agreement was reached with a number of people present, and we then wrote to the league. The league accepted, and they in turn informed the clubs. And for a club to unilaterally go and decide to change that is not on. It just cannot be acceptable to go and change a decision of the association. But as far as we are concerned, we're not going to accept that the club has gone and changed that unilaterally. The agreement was that those players must be released on the 2nd of January, and we will have to deal with the consequences of their refusal to do so. But we are not happy. We are not happy. Wits has also indicated that they are not going to release their players, and in the same vein, as I said, any club that has now decided that they are going to violate that agreement, we will have to deal with it from that perspective by putting this to the association, to either the full executive committee tomorrow or an emergency committee meeting. We will then have to deal with that, but clearly it is just not acceptable for us to be put in a situation like this and be embarrassed a few days before the tournament is supposed to kick off, and a tournament that we are hosting and that the whole country is known for 2 years that we are hosting. From what I can pick up, there's one club in particular, one official from one club in particular who was extremely disrespectful toward this association, and we're going to have to deal with him as well as with the club for his utterances. So I have, as I said, have just come back this week, and I will certainly raise that kind of attitude. But it is disrespectful to treat the association in this way, and that's exactly what we're going to put to our leadership tomorrow in this meeting. We're either going to call an emergency committee meeting or we'll call a full NEC meeting for tomorrow to deal with this continued disrespect for the association's decisions.